just trying to wrestle my lip balm out of my trousers, and I have to dig under a load of blankets. I'm not sure how licorice lip balm is going to go well with a cup of tea, but I guess we'll find out. I do know it doesn't go well with beer. That was a mistake. All right, so I think we're on day 9. Let's see. Oh, trying to get comfy. Day 9, Saturday. Yeah. If you do miss any of the streams and you are wanting to see them, I am trying to save them in a little collection on my page, because obviously Twitch will delete the VODs after 2 weeks. But yeah, I've started a little collection. I missed the very first episode, but hopefully it's easy enough to pick up on. But they're there. It's also with my Divinity stream as well. Alright, so it looks like a quiet day. Looks overcast as usual. Pet the cat. That's Hellebore, the cat. If I ever got a cat, it would be a black cat. They're just so cool and mysterious. But I probably wouldn't get a cat because I'm also slightly afraid of cats. Never mind. Childhood mini trauma. So, from the last stream, we picked up our card, which always happens at the end of the day. It doesn't actually seem like we have any days off. It's the Victorian era. That's just not something they thought about. And we've got this card. It's got a nice spooky image of a silhouette of a hooded person standing in front of moon and stars. And it says, in Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. And I'm wondering if it's... Yeah, the way it's set out in a big list instead of a sentence makes me think that we've got some directions on the map, a northeast, south, southwest, south, starting at this place called Tibet. So, not that... I guess my character might be a morning person because we always head out onto the moors, but then if I lived on the edge of the moors, maybe I would go out in the morning as well. It sounds peaceful. So we're going to head out in a minute. We've got all our plants up here. So this bottom row on the left are unidentified plants we have no idea about just yet. The ones with the yellow label are maybe identified. We're not very sure. The purple labels we're pretty sure, but it hasn't been officially confirmed. And then all these pale red ones are officially confirmed in game. So customers will come to the window. Hellebore watches the cursor like it's a laser pointer. Customers will come to the window and request a certain plant, and I will try to give it to them and hopefully not kill them in the process. Thank you. Tea delivery. Oh God, that's heavy. Yeah, Saturday is bucket of tea day. Boy. Okay. Although sometimes they come and just say something spooky and walk off, which is fine, I guess. There is an overarching plot as well involving a murder mystery. We are just a humble horticulturalist, though, who recently acquired this shop. So we're not the investigator. The investigator sometimes pops up and asks for help. But yeah, there was a death of the head of the druids. She was called the Arda. She was poisoned, and we identified the poison with our awesome plant knowledge. There's also been a really horrific murder by a stone circle, like a shepherd torn apart or something like that, which there's an implication there might be some kind of monster wandering around, but we're not sure if it's a corporeal monster or just a kind of in some kind of different spirit plane sort of thing. It's all very spooky and weird. So I'm going to open our map, the Will to Explore. There we go. So we can just open the map normally just to look at it, but clicking that button means you're probably going to go somewhere. Just check it. Oh God, we just whacked everything. So we're looking for Tibet. Maybe if it's a bay, maybe we're looking near water. There's this Windside stone circle where the horrible murder took place, or possible animal attack, in quotes. We are over here in Undermere, next to Lake Undermere. I'm not seeing a oh, there's T-Bay. It's in the northeast corner. All right, let's have a look. So we want to go north, then east, south, south, west, south, south. So it's in these mountains to the south of T-Bay. And we'll click. And yeah, we that's how we find plants. We teleport around a lot. It's pretty cool. That's how I'd like to do it. I find myself on a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swathes of purple heather. And there, another. I do like purple heather. Don't see it as much over here in Sweden. I lived quite close to Exmoor in Devon in southwest England in my youth, and that was very enjoyable. There aren't many wild places or places that feel wild in England anymore, but that's one of them. So which plants did we get? Oh yeah, that seems really loud to me. They do lean towards the blue and the purple flowers, which I appreciate. It's like they know. I guess they seem a little bit more eerie. All right, and they've plonked them right here next to my identify plants, which is unacceptable. Now look, it's made a big gap. Well, that one's interesting. Elderfinium. It's like green petals, but the stamen are purple, and that's what's decorative. I like it. Interesting. I might organise that differently in a bit. God, my elbow's cold. That's an odd one, isn't it? Cold elbow. All right. I like the look of these plants. We're going to put our map away in our little drawer. And we're going to get out our book of plants and our labels. We've got quite a few letters. We might want to go over them again since it has been 2 weeks since we played this game. First, we're going to do a closer inspection of the new plants with our microscope. I can't imagine how the plant fits under there, but let's just go with it. The flowers are deep blue. Quite beautiful, really. It can often seem like the closer inspection is very vague and unhelpful, but it can match, it quite often matches almost word for word a description in the book of plants that can help us identify it. Oh, excuse me. Let's try the other one. I think I like this one best. It's kind of, is it wilting or is it not? Kind of how I feel. This one has a pleasant, fresh aroma. So we're going to open our book of plants, and we've got ticks next to the ones we've officially identified. Right, we've got candlewood, which has a red flower, so that's obviously not what we're looking for. Caldery. Ooh, that looks, the drawing of the bloom looks the same. But it did tell us right at the beginning that we can't always completely trust the drawings. Although, so far I haven't found it to be too bad. Oh, my notes. This is how long it's been. So I wrote notes. Oh my goodness, what a mess. I really need like a cupboard or a drawer or something here. Yes, so I can glance at this without having to flick through the entire book and reading everything each time. So when someone comes in with a problem, say I'm just going to pick one at random, like they want something to help them open locks, I can see that they need the plant called clavilium. And I also have notes because some of the flowers have nicknames, which is quite normal, or colloquial nicknames. I've written them down as well. Gotta give good service, you know. So, Caldery, applications in dark magic, rumoured to be anyway. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. Right, so Arduina is actually the goddess, I call them the druids, but I don't know if they are. They just seem like druids to me. Some people call them witches, we don't know. The sisterhood, they call themselves. Yeah, they worship Arduina. So maybe they'll come along and want this plant. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. I mean, in this case, the text isn't the same at all. But then we've got the picture of the flower, which is basically the same. Grows from a thin stem with small leaves. It has small leaves, but is this a thin stem? But it's enough to make me think it's a maybe. So I think I'm going to put a maybe for Caldery on that guy. But we should also remember, well, I'll pop it up here, to do our due diligence and check the descriptions of the other plants. Maybe one can match better. Devil's Nightcap is a mushroom, so don't need to worry about that. Geranthium has quite long tapered leaves that are sharp. It doesn't seem like a contender. Farmer's Worry that's another mushroom. Fever Kiss, we're pretty sure we've identified. That's this one up here with the red berries. Henchuck. Right, this one has a tuberous bulb, and we think it's this ugly one over here with the orange blobs. So, Larkshine has barbs on it. That's all we really know. Didn't see anything Barbie about it. Barbie. And then we got Story, and that I remember is a very early one. It has dark red berries, like this one. Trimblehuff. That's clearly a hobbit surname. Cup-like flowers that are upside down. That's not right at all. Wild Coal is the final one we haven't identified. It has berries, basically. Purple berries for hangovers. That doesn't seem like... Yeah. So we'll keep it as possible Caldery. This one had, what was it, a fresh aroma? It's not ringing a bell, but I will go and look again because I don't remember things very well, I'm afraid. I'm sure it will be frustrating for some people, but it doesn't have the long, sharp leaves of the Geranthium. Embersol, we missed Embersol. Flowers with many petals with razor-sharp leaves. I wouldn't say it has many petals. I mean, I can literally count them, so without getting bored. The Henchuck was the big bulby one. Larkshine had like barbs, so that doesn't look right. Trimblehuff, I don't remember how they described Trimblehuff. Oh, that's the upside down cup blooms. And I've forgotten a Wild Coal already. That was just purple berries. Okay, so I don't think we know what that plant is just yet. I think it was just the last stream we broke the code of these icons on the desk, and a secret drawer popped out, and that's where we got all of some of these new letters and things. So we're going to remind ourselves about those. So we've got this one that says Baylock's Elixir. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants, Baylock's Elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylocks and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. Then it's got images of 3 plants. Have we made any notes about that? Baylocks. Yes, I've got some pencil notes. We think that the first bloom could be Mellow Glow or Eyebright, and that the third bloom is probably Devil's Nightcap, which is it really? I guess Devil's Nightcap. Oh, Devil's Nightcap wasn't a mushroom. Don't trust the memory. Devil's Nightcap. It's a poison with a light, pleasant scent not dissimilar to pine needles. That might be our new one. Thank goodness I checked. Currently we've got this guy who looks quite similar. It says a gentle scent, but I was uncertain because I wouldn't describe pine as gentle, it's more sharp. But if we bring this new guy along, it says pleasant and fresh. And here we've got light, pleasant scent not dissimilar to pine needles, which are fresh, and it's got the word pleasant. So I am quite sure that this is actually Devil's Nightcap. And this is a filthy imposter that we will bring back down here. So Remove that and add it to this one. Devil's. Oh my god, I've got completely blank. Nightcap. Although I'm pretty sure that is it, so I think it might make it purple. And put it on this row. Yes, it's alphabetical. What do you want from me? And then this one just kind of hangs out. Anyway, so Baylock's elixir helping us. Where's my pencil? Oh, I got caught in a cable. So yeah, the third one we think is... Well, it's not now because it went on the shape of the... Yeah, the shape of... Fucking hell, my words, sorry. The petals! Oh, what a... No, you're not supposed to have to brain on Saturdays. I can't find my eraser. It's been rudely stolen by gnomes. Okay. So we don't know what it's called. It's an unidentified purple plant. Great. That's the doorbell. That means the dog's home. Hopefully she won't make a fuss. Unidentified purple. I'm pretty sure it says it's blue, but that kind of purple and blue seems to be a bit interchangeable in this game. But that means the middle one, if you look at Devil's Nightcap and compare the shape of the blooms, Devil's Nightcap is actually the second in the list. Devil's Nightcap. Hopefully people aren't speaking too loudly and getting caught on the microphone. So let's check. Oh my god. I know, to me it's really, really loud and it bugs the hell out of me, but gotta be respectful. Some people don't know how loud they are. So Eyebright and Mellow Glow are these two guys. Maybe we can count the number of petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 9 petals on the Eyebright. 2, 3, 9 petals on the image. Mellow Glow has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, also 9. I'm leaning towards Eyebright because of the way they've drawn the center of the flower. On Mellow Glow it's just coloured, looks like it's just coloured in yellow, but on Eyebright it's got that very distinctive kind of spongy look. So I'm gonna say it's these plants. So even though we don't know what that nice purplish one is, we're pretty sure that's what we need. The issue is, how do you make an elixir? I don't actually remember. I mean, I played this game last year, but I for some reason stopped just before the very last mission. I think actually, I don't think it was a bug. There was some kind of problem and I couldn't finish, so I just left it. The only thing we've managed to put a plant into is this kind of supernatural looking glass, but that needed a very specific plant, which you can see it's kind of full up here in the test tubey part, and that was just to see what's hidden on our map. So I don't think it's that. Maybe we just don't have it yet. We'll be ready. This letter has a tick on it, so it's done. Yeah, that's about the looking glass. We'll put it in the archive. Okay, here's the second one. This one's talking about the decoder disc that we've used already, but it's saying it can be a little bit more complicated if they use like multiple symbols. So we'll just remember that. That's just for reference. And then we've got this one, this note. The lady who dropped it off didn't quite understand what it meant either. We don't know whether Golden Light is a plant or is Long Meg a plant. These seem to be coordinates, but they don't match up. It says start at Long Meg, but there's nothing that's called Long Meg. Should we have another look? Another look at the map without going into the map. Oopsie, look, plants go away. So we've got a regular magnifying glass as well. So it says start at Long Meg. It feels like if it's not written down, maybe it's some kind of nickname. I haven't written down nickname for any places. Anything to do with Meg? I'm not seeing it. Oh, dang. If anyone has any ideas, I am open to hints. Because yeah, you have to start. It says start at Long Meg. It sounds like it's a place. But if it is a plant, we could start at the place where we found the plant, like we're going to remember that though. It's these very circular arguments I have. Long Meg. Long Meg. I'm sure I'm just being very slow. And I'll kick myself once I realise. Are any of the... I'm not looking at the river names. Let's have a look at those. Get my magnifying glass out. Got the River Kent. River Sprint. That's Kent again. River Gilpin. River Loon. River Winster. River Leven. River Craig. It's not looking good. The Coniston Water, which is a lake. And obviously Lake Undermere, near where we live. We've got the Westwater, sorry. Also not very useful for us. River Esk, River Urt, I think. River Dudden. And we've got the sea. Yeah, okay, so much for that idea. Oh, we've also got Killington Lake over here. Oh, dang. How did I crack this before? Golden light. Golden light. S2. Needs to be able to go south by 3, but that's most of the map, and east by 2. So yeah, it leaves too much of a... Can't work it out with, what's the word? Triangulation. What's this say? Does that say Ilgil or McGill? I think you might say Ilgil. Great Gable. Nope. Ilgil Head. If there's anything... Oh, it is frustrating. The reason I'm focusing so much on it is that often when you have a hint, the person who wants the plant involved in the hint comes along fairly soon, and if you don't have it, you can risk the Rising Dread. And we fell to the Rising Dread last stream, and horrifyingly had to do a puzzle. I know. Putting it away. Dang it. Am I just assuming that S and E means that? I just banged my head against a wall here. And we've got this coin. I don't know what it's for. It just says 1813 Gosforth. It has a tree and then a symbol on the tree. I don't know. I don't think we get any... It would be nice if we got new hidden things on our map. It wouldn't make any sense logically because who would have put them there? But having this whole design of a special looking glass and getting the right plant to see it and then only needing it once is a bit of a shame. I think we checked out all of the locations that it shows up. There's the great tree, the great oak, sorry, and elderfinium. Yeah, that's what we fell to the Rising Dread because we didn't give out the elderfinium because we hadn't realised that we had the plant to put in the supernatural looking glass. Oh, it was a big thing. I felt very foolish. Meg. No, I've got nothing. We're just going to have to start our day and hope no one asks for whatever this plant is. Simone Green, the librarian. Long Meg! Sorry, I've not heard of it. But I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. Interesting. As long as you can get me some fever kiss, that is. That was so weird, like too many late nights at the library taking their toll. Just as we were talking about Long Meg, she just appears and we've asked her about Long Meg, so... Hopefully it's fuss over nothing. Fever kiss, we're pretty sure is this guy that reminds me of mistletoe with red berries. Fever kiss, according to my notes, except I didn't list them like that. I listed them by problem, not by plants. So if you give me a sec. It gives you an energy boost. There you go. Shit, that's loud. And we're rewarded with a book entry. Mountain Astery. Okay, I keep knocking the thing. Mountain Astery. Alpinum gracilis. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. A very strange image that looks maybe like some kind of upside down cake. Possibly sushi. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Yeah, okay. So, on to the notes goes confidence. Oh, excuse me. Confidence. Persuasiveness. Mountain Astery. Doesn't ring a bell. Mountain Astery. Hang on, the red ebony should be confirmed because we used it in the supernatural looking glass. What more does it want from me? Where will I put it? I will put it up here. Boink. Alright. Mountain Astery. Confidence, persuasiveness, weird shaped plant. Opening up in the book now. Cup-like flowers. Alright, what have we got? Large cup-like flowers as well. Oh, what about this guy? This one looks quite lovely. It looks like more of a rainforest plant. It says purple flowers, long leaves. Doesn't say anything about a smell. I guess they're not really cup-like. They're more like vase-like. What about this horrible orange one? Distinctive smell that reminds me of old books. Musty. That sounds like a stale, damp smell. I think this is Mountain Astery. Excellent. So you see how the picture was completely no help at all. Mountain Astery. Great. Okay, we're going to put a purple on that one. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I might need a bigger shelf for the probablys. Yeah, it's like one plant too many. I don't like to see them all squashed up. We're going to leave it for now. Good, good. So Simone will be looking for Long Meg, so we won't worry about that just yet. Let's move on. It's the postman, David Schaefer. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Yes, she's been to see us. She's mysterious, and we think... I'm going to cough, excuse me. Excuse me. We think she might be the girl we read about at the end of each day, who ran away from home. She found a book that she became obsessed with. She ran away from home as a teenager, and she needs redemption for something, and that's our other story we're following. Hello, Taurus Donut. How are you doing? So collect the letter as he fades into the darkness. The boar watches me. So I got distracted by the cat. You know how it is. What have we got? Beckfoot candle. Well, that's certainly succinct. I wonder if that's something to do with our decoding disc. Maybe there's a place called Beckfoot. And is there yeah, there's a candle. And we have enough will to explore. So I'm going to leave these out. Sometimes it can get a bit weird. The will to explore is our map. And we'll find Beckfoot. Sing out if you see it. Oh, I found it. I'm getting good at finding them quite quickly. So that's about northwest. So then we place the decode disc over Beckfoot. It's slightly bigger than the actual squares, which freaks me out. And then we go to exactly where the little arrow is off the candle symbol, which is a bit south of Seafell Pike, and then click on it. The candle leads me east of Wastwater. To the north, the mighty Scafell Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me. Perhaps another time. Okay, I thought it said Seafell, but it's Scafell. My bad. Interesting font. Yeah, I'm not climbing a mountain. I'm more of a roam around looking at the nice scenery than the climbing a peak. So we got a plant. Lola. Dude, that is ugly. No. But it has barbs on it. And we have something that talked about barbs. So get the map away. The hint into the archive. Tidying up the desk, because it's so much easier in game than in life. So barbs. Do I remember without clicking on it? I really doubt it. Larkshine. Was it Larkshine? Yes. I still have some memory left. I mean, there's clearly barbs. Let's be honest. We're still going to do a closer inspection because due diligence. I'm wary of those spines. It's a very odd-looking plant. I mean, I can't really call that a flower, can you? Very odd indeed. It's sometimes called the kidney flower. Okay. You shouldn't touch it, because it really hurts you when it stabs you. Why would you have this plant? Wouldn't it be a, no, we don't sell this plant. It really hurts people. We have a big warning list saying don't touch this plant. All right, Larkshine it is. I'm going to put that as a purple tag because I'm pretty certain. Larkshine. Yeah, and now we're overfilling that shelf. All right, I'm going to plonk the watering can up there. I don't really use it that often. Start moving the unidentified plants down a little bit. Oh, I've got you. Oh, that freaks me out every time. So when the will to explore meter fills up completely, you hear a kind of heartbeat sound. It gets me every time. I guess that's the idea there. All right, so let's release 2 of the plants to make some space and put the Larkshine up here. Alphabetically, easier to find. I'm going to cough again. Oh, sorry. God, I have such a scratchy throat. Jeez. Okay. I'm going to check the temperature of the tea. I think we might be time for our tea break. Yes. Thanks, Taurus. It's difficult, you know. You're like, oh, I'm going to be just talking constantly. When am I supposed to? I'm going to have a drip or something. But it's good to take some time. Drink your tea, drink your water. We're not here to rush. That's the perfect temperature. How lovely. How soothing. I've forgotten what I was doing. Tea. Oh no, maybe it's the tea that's destroying my memory. Alright, what were we doing? Completely lost the plot. Oh, we just identified Larkshine. Probably. Not officially. That's great. From a letter that, yeah, I remember. I'm back with it. Bloody hell. Why do things on Saturdays? It's just too much, isn't it? Lay prone in your bed. Next up is Forest Vare. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumoured to have been seen in these parts. I never know what voices to do with anyone, and I can't do voices, so it gets really awkward. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium supplies are low. I need more. Yeah, so this guy we learnt a bit more about, I think, in the last stream. He is a hunter. From a long lineage. I know he doesn't look like it, but you know, you can be stylish and be a hunter. He has green, the whites of his eyes are green as well because he's been taking this plant called Dranthium, and his order That's what they do in order to give them a boost. But you have to keep taking it or you'll die. Which reminds me of, oh gosh, what's it called? That drug in RimWorld. No, it's gone. Oh no, I don't know that we have Dranthium. Oh, tits. This is going to be awkward. He's just going to keep staring at me and I'll be like, sucks to be you, man. Hi, Snoom. Did you wake up? Oh, I'm glad Strange Horticulture is the backup to bed. That doesn't make any sense at all. Did you have a good gaming session last night? It is Fridays when you do your gaming, isn't it? Shit. So we've got to find this Dranthium sharpish. It implies, unless we're behind on our clues, we should already have it. And our clues are about the elixir, the disc, that's just a reference thing, and golden light and long meg, which doesn't sound like it's got anything to do with it. So I think we should actually have it, which really isn't great because I haven't found it. So we're going to look again. So, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all we've got is the image to go from, which implies that the image should be... Oh, and we've got long, sharp leaves and a drawing of long, sharp leaves. So I think we can trust the picture this time. Oh, man. I don't think you were here for the last stream, Snoop, but we got a lot done. You know, lots of things happened. I recommend that one. I saved it in the old collection as the VODs disappear after 2 weeks. The game was good. My commentary not so much. All right, this looks pretty sharp. Oh, we've actually got a... So we've got this plant. We'll do closer inspection. And we've said it might be Embersol, but it might be Dranthium. The leaves certainly look sharp. And it says sharp edges. So you think, oh, well, that must be it. But when we look at Embersol, it also says the leaves are razor sharp. It says flowers with many petals. But this is one of those weird plants that has these strange tubular petals. I mean... Does that count as many? It's a bit confusing. But this is the only one we've thought that could be Dranthium. And the only thing we know about Dranthium is sharp leaves with this image that looks very like it. Long sharp leaves, long thin leaves with sharp edges. Otherwise, we could look at this guy. It just says dark purple flowers. These don't have the curve on the top. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the one we are not very sure about, but maybe. And hope. Because the game seems to imply we have it. Okay, will only give us 1 point of Rising Dread if we're wrong, but then it's gonna get awkward. Oh, we did it. Ah, good. Oh, never thought that was. And we get a book entry. Cool. Palliance. Calum decorus. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath, thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. All right, got to put that in our notes. Filter toxins from air. Palliance. And we also want to write down that nickname. Palliance. Also known as sweet breath. I really don't like that word, breath. Each to their own, isn't it? Alright, we'll look around for Palliance, but we have to remember to change the tag on Dranthium. Boom. Getting it done. I never seem to get any money, but I guess it's kind of slides under the desk or something. I haven't really sorted my red flowers. My identified flowers, they're just kind of here. Yeah, okay. They're starting to encroach a little bit on the probablys. Maybe I'll put it down the other end. There. So, palliance. Palliance. Back to contents. Palliance. So we're just looking for something with many short leaves. Like really quite short. And that's making me concerned about our identification of the new plant, which we decided was Cauldry. But that was the ones where the blooms looked exactly the same. My foot is really stuck. Yeah, right? Oh, we had a bunch of other discoveries as well, Snoom. It wasn't just identifying plants last time. It's a good time. Yeah, I'm still pretty sure that's Cauldry, even though it still has those small leaves. But it's not many short leaves, if you can see. I don't know, maybe it's a bit too small for you guys. I'll look at it in close inspection. See, there's many on this, and it says many. I wouldn't say there are many leaves here, so I'm going to leave that. So, wild coal because of the berries. This... no, but that's definitely Devil's Nightcap, right? Yeah, because it lent on the aroma. Oh no, but it does look quite similar. It does have many leaves. Alright, so what made us think it was Devil's Nightcap? What, better have my tea. Oh, I've just noticed something quite obvious. The leaves, the drawing of the leaves looks nothing like the leaves in the plant. Yeah, we just looked at the fact that the description in closer inspection was pleasant, fresh aroma. The description in the book is light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. So it doesn't mean it's wrong. It could just be that the picture is misleading. But it could be we're wrong. Now we've got this palliance where the picture does match. Freshness in palliance, freshness of air, pleasant fresh air. This is why I need your help, Snoo. I don't make these. Yeah, freshness of the air. I was so focused on the description of the physical description. I didn't think about the effect. Oh, we're gonna have to put it back. Oh, you're right. I thought I found Devil's Nightcap. Ah, balls. Okay. All right. So, palliance then. Of course, if it's wrong, I'll blame you terribly. P. There. Dang. Because we had one. We thought this guy was Devil's Nightcap for a bit, I think. But it said gentle scent, which it just isn't the same as the description in Devil's Nightcap. Light, pleasant, not dissimilar to pine needles. I mean, it still could be. Some people think that's a gentle scent. I don't think pine smells gentle, but I can put it back on as a maybe. I don't feel good about it. You can tell by the tone of my voice. When are we going to get the ability to make elixirs? We found that one recipe. We know what to put in it. Hopefully it's nothing I've missed again. Awkward. Okay. I'm just going to drink some tea. I'll leave the book open so you can read a bit. Oh, we lost Snoom to the tea gods. That's fair. Because the problem with buckets of tea is it takes so long for them to cool down to a good temperature that when it does get to the good temperature, you have to drink it quite quickly, otherwise suddenly it's the unpleasant lukewarm temperature. So that's why I have to take a pause. It's good to take pauses on Saturdays, I think. Alright, let's summon the next customer. Reuben Ward, the investigator. I crept around Black Combe 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eye bright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask, watching me, and beside her, something dark and inhuman, bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. Ah, yes, of course. You'd have been out drinking too if you'd seen what I did. It is kind of implied that Reuben is an alcoholic, as the classic sad investigator trope goes. We know that I think his wife died and his daughter ran away as a teenager, but we go back and forth on whether that's the same teenager as the one who ran away with the book. And are they all that woman in the jade mask? And maybe the book is what summoned the servant. Yeah, it's all getting a bit convoluted. So we think this one's wild coal. I really like it. It seems kind of festive, but it's for hangovers. Yes, getting it done. A book entry, Norwood. Ancestors from Norwood, up in London. Oh, I like that. I said up in London, and like as if I'm still like sitting in Devon. London will always be up to me. Curious. Xanthodermus strictus. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face. An unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. Then an image of, well, dots, let's be honest. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. Interesting. Anyway, tag. Wild coal, confirmed. See, sometimes I want to do these guys alphabetically to find them again, but we rarely get repeat orders. So then I want to put them together in a way that they look nice, and then I get bored, or I decide you guys are bored, so I stop. There we go. So let's have another peek at this Norwood. It's a strange name to give a plant. Okay, it says under unnatural light. And it says it's a plant. It doesn't say that there are any flowers. Forgive my lack of wordage. Spores are more of I'd imagine, a fungal thing. So I'm wondering if the cool alien one we've got, maybe if we get our supernatural looking glass, maybe... Oh, cool, look! Sorry, I just got distracted. The icons light up. Oh my god, what if there's something on my desk? Let's have a look. Getting distracted. Cool. Someone written something on my desk. Go on. Say someone's written on my desk. No one's written on my desk. What about hellebore? Just a cat. Okay, anyway, spores. Oh, okay, it wasn't that one, it was this one. I had the right idea though. Okay, it is an actual plant. Cool, I was just saying about the supernatural looking glass, wanting it to do more things. Bugger, I can't remember what it was called. Come on, brain, what was it called? I'm going to try and remember. Norwood. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with my brain training exercises, like I said. What's new to you, Snoop? I think that's quite definitive. And cool way to identify as well. The spyglass thing. Oh, I guess we discovered that one as well in the last stream. Like I said, lots done. Okay, so put it up here next to the ugly mountain asteroid. Gonna actually bring it down. Just give them some more space. It's good to have for plants to have space, isn't it? Oh man, I have some fatalities from what I hoped was my new herb garden that I planted in the summer. Yeah, not all of them made it through the winter. To be fair, I had no idea that we were going to get -19 cold snaps and the most snow Sweden has seen in like 30 or 40 years. So, you know, I'm not blaming myself. It's just disappointing. My rosemary had gone really well. Okay, the tea is in an important place where I need to drink it. Alright. We can have somebody pop up, I guess. Okay. Tea is completed. Still got my water. Let's bring on the next person. It is Amy Sullivan. My son is very sick. Someone told me about a mushroom that produces a thick, milky liquid that will help relieve his stomach pains. I'm willing to try anything. Sorry, I meant to actually talk about what the investigator said, but we'll just help this lady. Stomach pain. Bishop's parasol is what my list says. Yoink. Let's double check, because sometimes my notes aren't fulsome enough. Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, when I started writing my notes, I'd write down something like stomach pain, but I wouldn't say whether it causes it or helps it. So I'm having to double check. All right, so Bishop's parasol. Here you go, lady. Oh, apparently that wasn't identified. That's awkward. Oh no, it was, because otherwise we'd get a book entry, so it just pops up anyway for some reason. It was chilly this year. Yes. Yes, it was. Fucking hell. Just a tad chilly. I mean, I've had colder. Got colder in Poland, but all the same, not what you want. For your plants, we lost the rosemary and the thyme for sure. Time will tell if the bay will recover. Yes, the investigator. Right, so he went on his investigation and it got really spooky for him. He might be out or just be drinking more. So it seems we've had our first connection of the woman with the jade mask with the scary creature who we think is probably this servant that the hunter was talking about. Who now we think is the girl from the story we get at the end of each day. So, is the creature out of control? Is she out of control? It's how we do not have enough information. Excuse me. Just giving these plants some more space. Can't see some of my favourite ones. I really like the gilded dendra, and I really like Jacob's Worth, which we used to call the emo daffodil. Lady of Summer's very nice as well. Lovely, lovely. I do like flowers. These ones I can't accidentally kill. I don't even water these guys. I mean, I could, but it's not really necessary. And even if I did water them, it's not too much, it's not too little. They're just the best kind of plants ever. Verona Green, that's who I meant to talk about. That's who the investigator went to see. She's like an occultist sort of lady. I don't know. Poor Reuben. He looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here. And with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the gilded dendra. That really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary. A little light reading for you. I am headed to Grisdale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. Yeah, so basically for Rona Green, I started off thinking, she's just one of those fake seance type people. Oh, no. Hang on. Sorry, okay. Sorry, I've got a runaway lip balm then. But then she started like taking it upon herself to start tromping around the moors, investigating and using her occultic knowledge, just like inserting herself in the investigation. And she's coming off a little bit like, you know, the sweet old lady investigator trope, but slightly less sweet. So she's our Miss Marple. She's getting it done. Just heading out. I love it. Okay, I've got a letter. Murder she planted. Yeah, that's a good one, Snoop. Alright, the letter says, it has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread. But the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, and there are hints of it in older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tebay, where nothing but black Digitatus mortis grows, was caused when the Servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. So this is from a bestiary, and I really hope she didn't tear this out of the book, because, you know, I like the lady, and that's not right. Bestiary, though, seems a bit weird. Okay, so she thinks it's been summoned, but that makes it sound like it was recent. If it was the girl from the story, she's already asking for redemption. Of course, we don't know if the story is contemporary with what's going on. Alright, so let's see if we've got any hints here. We have the dead ground northeast of Tebay. Nothing but black Digitatus mortis grows. Maybe I can find this Digitatus mortis because apparently I am a collector of plants, dangerous and otherwise. But northeast of Tebay sounds very vague. Let's go. Alright. So northeast of Tebay, there's only 2 squares, so we'll try B32 and I'll write it down so I don't repeat myself. Ooh, the wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. Plant collection. Oh no. That's... It's not the best design. Okay. It doesn't say fingers. I'm just gonna not... I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch it. Get away, get away. I guess we have to do a closer inspection. Just don't look directly at it. It looks eerily like a ghostly hand. You really hope it does, but I'm afraid you've gone in a different direction. Bloody hell. But we don't have anything in the book at this point called Digitatus mortis, do we? I mean, that's quite a name. It feels like we would remember. But do the faux Latin names stick in our mind? Ors amicus. Exactly, Sneem. It's not a comfortable looking mushroom. Just gonna go right past it. Yeah, I don't think we have it waiting for us in the dark. Oh no, God, there's just a field of it all. Oh no, I don't want to think of... Oh, that's just nasty. That's nasty. So let's pack away all our things and end the day. All right. And we have a card. Excuse me. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. I could be like leading up to the moment when she summoned it. I mean, we are almost at full moon, even though the moon, like I pointed out last time, is growing on the wrong side, which I hope is just meant to be confusing rather than a mistake. And our card is blank, apparently. Day 10, Sunday. We try to do 2 days per stream. Sometimes that means it ends sooner. Sometimes it will end later, I'd imagine. Hopefully not too much later. I've got to manage to squeeze in dinner before the rugby. So a blank card may have thrown us off. Oh, it's a bit brighter outside. We can see the forest behind our shop. Sorry, Hellebore. Poke. That's what you do with cats, right? You just poke them. So we are going to, yes I know, use our supernatural looking glass. There we go. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. All right. Off for our morning walk on the moors. You guys experienced moors before? I've forgotten what I said. I was too busy chuckling to myself. Fox something. Not finding it this time. Huh. Foxfield, was it? Oh yes, here it is. Southwest. So it said 2 miles north of Foxfield. So each square is a mile. 1, 2. So on this squiggly bit of the River Duddon. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Huh. Well, that is an odd-looking plant. Looks like a plant you make up when you're trying to make an alien world, but you don't really have much imagination. Sounded weirdly mean. Yeah, I'm really glad that the looking glass is coming into much more use now. So, oh, yoink. Let's have a look at it. It's got too much going on, I think. It is quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves, as I have just found out. Maybe that's the ember soul then. Razor sharp leaves. Jagged. That one says jagged. Yeah, but okay, this doesn't say. Many petals. I mean, that's quite a lot of petals, isn't it? That's enough for a maybe. Cut yourself on the jagged leaves, razor sharp leaves. Quite a lot of petals. I'm going to go with ember soul for this guy. But a maybe. A maybe on that. It's just nice to have an idea, you know? Ember soul. Nope, not the Norwood. There we go. Ember soul. There we go. Alright. Anything new in the biographies? So we've got Faye Swift, the psychic. Feeling a bit bad because we gave her a plant to boost her talents, and now she's really freaked out and seeing this this creature, this servant, pretty much everywhere. I feel quite bad about it. We've got Bethany Coleman. So yeah, I think I'm going to lean towards like... Oh no, I go backwards forwards. Bethany Coleman might be Reuben's daughter, because it says in her description that she was born into a loving family but didn't feel settled. She left for a higher purpose. Although that doesn't really match Reuben's backstory, where he lost his wife and then the daughter ran away. Never feeling settled is a different thing. So she may turn out to be the woman in the jade mask, you know? Just pretending or something. We don't know. I am just brainstorming. We've got Verona Green, the occult scholar. She brews a lovely cup of tea. Yeah, she's definitely favourite. Reuben Ward, the investigator. Well, this says his daughter seemed trouble for some time before running away from home. That sounds like being unsettled. But it doesn't say anything about his wife. Okay. We've got Simone, our librarian friend, looking into Long Meg. We have the hunter, Forrest Vare, who came by for some Dranthium. The woman in the jade mask, she came by once. Looking for Hop Heart because of headaches. Is that all Hop Heart does? I'm looking at my little notes now. Just as pain relief. Okay. We have Ennis Aylford, the cultist. Right. He came round and it basically was a Papers, Please moment. It was like, you should totes join the cult. Leave this thing here at this time and we'll know. And then he came by when I didn't, went, you suck. Basically. Isidore Burbage, the barrister, who's a powerful man, but uses his power to be a dick. Amos Duncan, the collector. He's the grumpy guy. He sends us really grumpy letters. It's quite funny. Okay, we've got nothing new really. So let's get on. We've only got 45 minutes, so hopefully we can do Sunday. David Schaefer with our post on a Sunday. Dude. One from your librarian friend today. This might be the Long Meg news. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I did not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local law. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look through their stacks. Simone. All right. So it looks like our morning jaunt will sadly not be on the moors today. Looks like we're going to Calder Abbey. And they will ask for a plant. Hopefully we have it. Calder Abbey, Calder Abbey. Let me know if you see it before me. Oh, I got it. North west. I'm fine. Really far, like I'm gonna have to portal over to just the other side of the map. Here we go. A small window opens within the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." Ah, I know this one. It's Belloch. No? Sorry, wrong franchise. Friends, something to do with friends then. Friendship between strangers. Fox button. Oh, I just noticed my label sticking up. How embarrassing. Fox. What did I call it? Fox button. Okay. Please say we've already got this guy. I think we have. Yes. Fox button. Cross fingers. I might not get another chance. Yes. The hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inwards slowly without a sound. I'm ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying, before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. There seems to be a proper culture around plants and their magical qualities. The fact that they will just see this plant and that's how you can come in, like nobody else. What's going on with my t-shirt? My book dragon's gone a bit weird. Maybe it's just me. Oh. Anyway, focus. We've identified Fox button, which I thought we already had, but we've got a book entry, so I'll collect it. Sheepsnap, Ovium viridi, or viridae, depends how you're feeling. The sheepsnap is thought to bring good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed pods of the sheepsnap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. To the south, they call this plant bulbs of Bayonne. It's vaguely French. Good fortune. Sheepsnap. I like saying sheepsnap. What's the other one I liked saying? Witch fig. That was it. Witch fig. So sheepsnap, sometimes called bulbs of Bayonne. Okay. Noted. Before we read the letter, I'm gonna, because I just forget so easily. Let's see if we've got sheepsnap. Oops, wrong one. Sheepsnap. I'm having some problems with my pages. Okay, green seed pods we're looking for. Green seed pods. Oh, don't look at it. Is that it? We've just got green seed pods. Nothing's leaping out at me. Greeny pods. Pods of green. I'm going to go with no, unless you guys can see something I don't. Highly likely. Alright, while I wait there, I'm going to read the letter. Regarding Long Meg, there is a stone circle north of Undermere. According to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic, until one night they went too far, and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. I do enjoy this kind of folklore, where obviously a community's found something that looks a bit weird, not wholly in keeping with their idea of what's natural, so they create this wonderful story of what it means, and it's usually very spooky and depressing. But I do find it fascinating. All right. Excuse me. Every time. Okay, water. Can we go? Should we go there right now? Let's go there right now. I might need... Do you think I'll need my... What equipment do I need? No, we're just going to go. So, we're going... We'll do stone circle north of Undermere. The Daughters, it's called. But, I mean, I don't see one off by itself, so maybe we just click on the Daughters and... we walk there kind of in-world sort of thing. There it is. This circle of ancient rhyolite boulders has been a site of ritual importance for hundreds of years. A lone pillar of red sandstone stands off to one side. Oh. Right, we weren't looking for Long Meg. We were looking for Long Meg to find the way to Golden Light. That's all right. We've got some time today. So when the will to explore is filled up, we will hopefully find Golden Light. Jeez, what's up with my chest? Verona's back. The sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it's now. They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda. And I think I'll take some mountain astery with me. Mountain Astery. We got that one today. It's for confidence and persuasiveness. I think it was ugly. Yes. Here we go, Verona. Sweet. And a book entry. I wonder how far along we are. Weeping Bell, Lamentum nixus. A plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. So I'll write down both, even if one is dismissed. Lead to gold, but more importantly, insect bites and stings. And it is called Weeping Bell. I wonder if I'll run out of space here. And it has nicknames. God, this desk is not a nice surface to write on. What was the nickname? Golden Light, of course. It's nice saying golden light. Makes you think of a late afternoon sun. And Fool's Hope just reminds you of Fool's Gold. What's it called? Pyrite? That rock. Okay, so we need to change the tag on the ugly plant. One of the ugly plants from Mountain Astery. I wish I'd clean up this stain. It's old desk, you know. Mountain Astery. I'll just plonk it over here. Yoink. And then see if we've got golden light. Which is actually called a Weeping Bell. So, floopy leaves. Froofy leaves. Soft, frilled leaves. Soft. I don't think any of them look. Well, let's just have a look. That's about scent. That one's about scent. Doesn't look frilled at all. I'm not seeing any frills. Not going back to these ones. I don't think we have it. Being decisive. Oh, we were exploring. Right. Oh no, we did it, didn't we? Hang on a minute. No, we didn't. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I got there. We're looking for golden light. We haven't gone to find it yet. That's why we didn't have it. So I didn't. Okay. So where's the little note? Oh, I found it. There we go. Let's head out. So, oh god, it's got everything. Start at Long Meg, then south 3, east 2. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line the riverbank is a much more unusual looking flower. There it is. We did it. Yeah. And this may seem controversial, but I'm going to put a light red tag on it, even though it's not ticked off in the book. But remember, it's actually not called golden light. Let's inspect it, sorry. Red flowers, soft leaves. Lovely. Whee. Whoop. There. Okay, good. Alright, how are we doing with all of our... Oh, we can put the Long Meg one away. We still haven't made our elixir. And then it's instructions for the disc. Alright, next. Thomas Green. Whoa, that's a head. I finished the designs you asked me to work on. Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glass work is quite delicate, and I have taken great care transporting them. Okay, that's all he's going to say. I felt like he doesn't really have a throat, so I pinched my throat to speak like that. You know, I'm really getting quite method. What a head, though. I don't remember asking you to do anything, dude. But thanks, I guess. My lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. There we go. I guess my character is just as forgetful as me. And I just click this arrow. That seems a little unimmersive. Oh, okay. I've just zhushed hellebore off the table. So we put 3 plants in, and we've got a little... How is that making flame? Oh, we've got paper. Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Spring wax cap. Sometimes fatal. Can usually be cured by taking hop heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset mount cap. Generally not fatal in small doses. Use crushed leaves from sour bandy to cure. Bishop's parasol. Often fatal. Can be remedied using the sap from lemon dandy. Copper Caledonian. Often fatal. No known cure. Farmer's worry. Often fatal. An antidote can be made by using royal gentian. It's interesting because all of the antidotes are just one plant when there's 3 slots. So will I be able to put the same plant in all 3? This is the rule of alchemy from Baldur's Gate. Okay, we'll just pop that away for now. Or we could try to make... Should we try to do some alcheming? Make some antidotes. We'll see how it goes. We did get that Baylock's elixir, and I wrote down what we wanted to throw in there. We wanted eyebright, which we have here. Devil's nightcap, which we think is this one. And then an unidentified purple plant, which is now palliance. Let's double check. We've got them in the right... We have not got them in the right order. Devil's Nightcap should be 3rd. Yes, right. Because I was wrong and I swapped them round. And Palliance is 2nd. So just writing that down. Palliance. Okay. Excellent. Yoink. Create elixir. Boom. We did it. What's it actually for? Aid to memory. I guess we've got to start writing this down as well. Oh, I did. Yes. Okay, and then it just sits... Oh, no. It can't sit there amongst the plants. That's insane. I'm going to put it over on the far left shelf. It's just crazy talk. So let's see if we can put 3 of the same plant in. I don't think so. Where's Sunset Mount Cap? It's the gross one. Yeah, because it's there now, so I can't also put it there. Yeah, it's not working. Yeah, okay. So is this rubbish or... Maybe not. Maybe someone will come along and I give them a plant and that's fine. I wanted to make more. Ooh, good point, Snoom. Label the elixirs. Does it say? You are correct. Thank you. Good catch. Baylocks. I'm just going to put Baylocks. That's quite nice. I like the little tag. It looks kind of cute on the bottle. Each their own, right? Phew. I really want to tidy the red ones, but I'm not going to do it. It'll be really boring of me. Let's see if Hellebor's back on the table. Hello! So, what did you do? Oh no, it's just Bethany. Thought it was the woman in the jade mask, but maybe they're the same. The new Ardo wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendru has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. Right. and a note she's passed me of a really, really shit image. So we got some mountains, a squiggly river, 2 churches, and then the image of the sisterhood. We think that the plant, there was a plant that said that the Arduina, no, the people who worship Arduina leave it as an offering for a good hunt, and it was Caldery. But I'm going to have a look at the map, see if we can hunt this down. Okay. Right, I'm going to need everybody's eyes. 2 churches, mountains, squiggly river. Just one river, so there's no branches off, and the river goes north to south. Okay, squiggles. Squiggles and churches, squiggles and churches. I haven't been seeing any churches, to be honest. Honestly, I'm not seeing any churches. Have I messed up? You think it's Grisdale? I mean, we went to Grisdale before to find oh, see, that makes sense. We've been there before when we went and identified the poison that killed the Arda, but I think we were led there with a blindfold. So this is like literally telling us where it is exactly. Well done, Snoom. I'm good at scanning for words, not so much pictures. So it's here? Does that look right? Wait, do we need to take anything? Did she say we needed to take anything? Well, we've already opened the map in the Wilter, whatever it was, so we better go. The offering, yes. Caldery. Gotcha. See, it's amazing I managed to function in my streams before without you, Snoop. How do we get so much done? Let's go. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. The trees are thick here, and old too. The altar seems to belong here, as much part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. Oh, they're giving me a choice of Embersol or Caldery. Let's have another look at Embersol then. I don't think we've identified Embersol. I mean, Caldery is for a good hunt, and I guess we're hunting the perpetrator. Embersol is for protection, but I don't think we have it. Oh, we had a possibility, didn't we? Oh, what do you reckon? So, hang on, I'm going to look at her chat log. It just says, if the Dendru has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. But surely she would be able to do that if she wanted protection. She would go and do it. So I feel like maybe hunting is the way. But why would she come to me and do it? Oh, it's hard to know, isn't it? I mean, Arduina is the huntress. It doesn't really say protection to me. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. I mean, this one specifically names her. The other one is just for all deities. I'm leaning towards Caldery. What do you think? I think I'm going to go Caldery. He's very specific. Maybe it's to throw us off, but if she wants protection, she can take the Embersol. We need to find out what's going on, otherwise it's not going to stop. Yeah, I'm going to go Cauldry. Cross fingers. Yes. Or that could just be, yes, you got the plant right, not, yes, you did the right thing. Oh well, either way, we've got a book entry. Evulum, Bacusis palustris. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Evulum has many short, pretty leaves. Pretty leaves? Oh, interesting. All right. So it helps aching bones. And stimulate senses. Evulum. Okay. Pretty leaves. It's a new one. Many short, pretty leaves. This was identified, wasn't it? So we can say, okay, Caldery. Boom. Short, pretty leaves. Short, pretty leaves. I don't know. I mean, leaves are pleasant, but pretty? Pretty? I don't know. If the picture's right, then there's many leaves, which we don't currently have. I don't want to see that one. Or maybe it'll say something about the scent, so we'll just start inspecting. It smells like sweet rhubarb. I mean, that could be overpowering by some. People have different sensitivity. Oh, this says overpowering. An overpowering, sickly sweet scent. The leaves don't look anything the same. I'm not sure I'd call them pretty. Let's keep looking, but we'll have that one in mind. A sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. I don't even know what that would smell like, but it doesn't seem overpowering. No scent, rather unpleasant scent. I think we're going to go with a maybe on this pretty blue one. Better to have some suggestions just in case someone comes by looking for it. Yeah, but we were warned at the beginning, weren't we, of the game. We can't always trust the images. I mean, but that's really different. That's why I couldn't give it a purple. Next, Natalie Cooper. I'm being harassed by loonies, shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever woken something or other nonsense and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. It seems a bit anachronistic. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some lark shine to drive them away if they come around again. That's the barbed plant that's really painful. Dude, people are savage. Here we go, lady. Don't look, you can't blame me. No one can come and sue me for damages. That's not what it means by damages. I know what I'm talking about. But we did it. Plant identified, rewarded with a book entry. Leal of Neptune, Boletus veritum. Also called truth-sayer, this plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. Sorry. The way they've structured that sentence, it makes it sound like they're forced to tell the truth when they are being eaten, not the plant. Sentences are tricky. The sparsely petaled pale flowers give off a strong scent. All right. I think I'm just reading things weirdly. Tell the truth, or we'll eat you, plant. Leal of Neptune. Interesting name. And we have a nickname to go with it. truth-sayer. Not wildly original. Okay. It is a strong incentive. Sparsely petaled, strong scent. Oh, we reached the end of the day faster than I thought. I thought we were going to have to rush. We're doing a lot more outside of the shop, more about the mystery. So yeah, but now we're just going to be early. Sparsely petaled. It literally looked like he had 2 petals. It was very sad. I'm not seeing it. It's always annoying when I don't have it already. Strong scent, sparsely petaled. I mean, that has 5. How many is sparse, you know? Sweet rhubarb. I mean, it could be strong. I couldn't even tell you what rhubarb smells like off the top of my head. What about this guy? Again, we've got specific scents, but whether they're strong or not, this is sweet. This one has an unpleasant scent, I remember, but surely they'd mention if it was unpleasant rather than just strong. Rather unpleasant implies not very strong either. I don't think nothing's poking out for me. Brain-wise. All right. Yoink. We can't make any more elixirs. I could start just throwing stuff at the elixirs just to see what would happen, but that might be an exercise in futility. Okay. It's the end of the day. But I technically have 15 minutes. The awkward thing with this game is because it only saves at the end of the day, and it takes us between 45 minutes to an hour for each day. We either go too long or end early. I can't just go, oh, now it's time to save. A bit frustrating. I don't like to skip early if I'm not like if I'm feeling okay to keep going. But what do you do for 15 minutes? I'm gonna vamp over here. Sort my plants. I mean, that no one wants to see that. I might do that anyway, but at least you'll know. I'll be like, all right, nothing else is happening. I'm not going to start. Oh, I can do the card thing, can't I? And the card and the story continuation, but then I won't be able to sort the plants. Ooh, oh, tricky. Yes, that is where I'm at on a Saturday. What do? Do I sort my plants or do I finish early? It's I might be really annoying and sort my plants and then end the day. So anyone who's like, wow, sorting plants is boring, not going to get the end thing. Yeah, awkward saves for streaming, unfortunately. It is a shame. Hang on, I've just got a message I need to reply to. Sorry about this. Fuck it. All right. I'm going to go alphabetical. No. By colour? Oh dear. The thing is, I just don't like really pretty ones by really ugly ones. Is that just me being really weird? But alphabetical just seems a bit too sorted and placed. I don't need to do that with these guys. Oh, there's a purple one. Hang on. Did we confirm Palliance? Or have I just accidentally dropped it somewhere when putting it in the elixir? We haven't confirmed it. Okay, so it should remain purple. Yeah, I think it just dropped there after we made Baylock's elixir. I'll plonk it back there. It'd be really boring and go by colour. Might go by colour this time. Maybe we'll change it next time. This is what's happening, guys. Let's go... Okay, let's put red ones up here. This rate, I'm going to be like, wait, no, I'm running late, but I need to finish sorting my plants. I can absolutely see myself doing that. Any other red ones? Yeah, we've got Weeping Bell down here. This one with the red berries, although they're described as purple berries. We're going for visuals here. And I don't like anyone being near the mushrooms. Oh, spider! Sorry. Like a rainbow. We're singing the little song in our head about rainbows. I never liked that song. Then we're going to have some purple ones up here, I think. So I'm going to put the gross ones over here. The one with the flies circling around it. Okay, and in 5 minutes, no matter what state it's in, we're going to end the day, read the card and the little snippet of story. And then I'll just have to sort it out next time. All right, this is purple but described as blue. That's fairly purple. That's red-leaning purple, so I'll put it on that end. Well, this is even more red-leaning purple. This is quite soothing, really. With the plinky plonky. Very helpful before my rushing around to get dinner done in time for the rugby. Who's playing first today? Italy and Scotland, I think it is. Okay, this one's a bit more grey, to be honest, isn't it? I'll put that down there. Okay, the purple ones are kind of extended down here. Boom, 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 boom. Sorting plants. La la la. Actually, I'm going to put this, otherwise this pink one's going to be by itself. So I'm going to put, I'm going to just drop it. That'll help. That's good for plants, right? There, I'll put the pink one there so it's like it's fading into each other. You know what I mean? Color-wise. So the red is fading into pink, into purple. It's not all going to fit. We'll have some outliers, but that's okay. That's okay. Got some darker blue, almost purple. I think the Lady of Summer might be my favourite. It's hard to tell. Well, this one's a bit purpley as well. This one's got a greyish tint. This one's more blue. That one's quite blue. Yes, I'm really focused, actually. Yeah, we're going to leave those because they're at least purple toned. And then down here we'll start blue. I know that one's got blue and white, but I'll put it on the end and, you know, that's fine. Some of these are turquoise, so I'll put those down here along a bit. Anybody else? Oh, you look a bit blue. There. And blue would fade. It looks like it's trying to fade into green. Do we have anything specifically green? There's some gross ones. Yay. Green. 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 Which ideally would fade into yellow. So we'll put the fennet there. Which looks a bit more like it's fading into yellow then white. Yay, it's the noise of sorting gross plants. Some of them just seem gross. I'm not sure what to do about our goth daffodil because it's got two colours. But like I said, some outliers, that's fine. But where are we going to put orange? Oh, I fucked up. It's all ruined. Upend the table. I might use the creepy mushrooms as a barrier and move into orange. Like so. And then the goth one's over here by itself because it's a goth and therefore it doesn't want to hang out with anyone. There, what do you think? I mean, it's not, you know, very creative going by colour, but there is a kind of satisfaction to the aesthetic. Oh dear. Definitely more of a top row, top shelf person. That sound is terrible. I'm not going to do it with these because these are uncertain and we need to know. Yeah, I think we can move on now. We've got our lovely display where we can't find anything, but that's okay. Yeah. All right, let's end the day for reals. It's like the most fun. Oh dear, how are we doing with time? Oh, I have to keep forgetting to actually flip it. Oh, it's got holes in. Interesting. Okay, story time. In time, she learned that the sisterhood had secrets. Or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted and she would do anything to get it. Sounds like the start of a villain story to me. And then we've got a card which has holes in, and each hole is labelled. There's 902, 803 and an X. So that's something we're going to be hovering over our map with next time. It's almost a full moon at the bottom. I wonder what will happen. Okay.